As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more.
Talk about Valve a little bit. And it was just the headline here that struck me. And it, again, it may be a nothing story, but it may have business implications, I think, for Valve and their esports properties long term. And the headline here is, Valve has instructed coaches to not shout or touch their players at PGL Stockholm Major. Now, without, let's not go down any kind of rabbit hole with this. Just to be clear, they're preventing them from yelling at their players, positively or negatively. And the touching that they're really referring to is like they can't fist bump, they can't high five. So there's no physical contact of any kind.
Is this a COVID rule?
No. It's supposedly born out of a sort of something bad that happened in the CS world where a bunch of coaches were caught cheating because of a spectator bug. This was last year. I think we talked about it even on the live stream at one point where they were exploiting this. I don't know how this addresses that in any way, but there seems to be a lot of blowback. Coaches are unhappy, players are unhappy, and there's a bunch of community backlash. Lindsay, I know you have thoughts on this.
I just don't know how you guys aren't so excited about this, because what the esports world needs is more sterility and even less personality. Because people don't watch sports because of their favorite athlete or their favorite team. No, they don't like that. What they watch it for is the love of the pure game. Nothing extra, no entertainment.
It is a little odd, right? It's a little backwards.
So weird.
Even like high fives and fist bumping, which...
They don't even.
No human emotion, no monotone delivery.
Right.
Yeah.
They like their most successful.
Robots.
Right. They like their second most successful esports so much that they, one, don't throw any first party events, and two, you can no longer be happy on stage. Sorry. Enjoy.
Yeah, I don't get the fist pump part. Like that part doesn't make sense. The no coaching part is actually not that crazy. Like that's common in other sports, right? Tennis, you're not allowed to coach. You get penalties for that. NFL, like the quarterbacks have headsets in their helmets, but I think it's like 10 seconds left in the play clock, it turns off. So it's not like the quarterback drops back and the coach is like, throw to the left, like look left, like blah, blah, blah. Like so that's not that crazy to me, but like the no fist pumping and like high fiving doesn't make much sense. Like that, I don't
throw to the left. Look left.
Well, there's a whole conversation around because I think there have been incidents also where coaches have been perceived as being toxic a little bit, right? Yelling at their players. Does anyone feel that this?
It's the job of a coach is to yell at you.
Like, it's not going to stop the old Albanian man from yelling at his team. It's not going to stop him.
Kids are soft, man.
Yeah.
I'd have my team walk around with rocks in their shoes just to get tough. Like, what is this?
That's it. You got to play CSGO with rocks in your shoes. Goyo says, hype coaches are super cool to watch, though. I agree. To me, this is part of the entertainment. And Chris says, please kill golf clap esports. Well, golf clapping probably still allowed because there's no touching between coaches and players there. We're probably okay with that. Goyo says, Valve has done it. Cheating is no more. Yeah. Valve, to me, always makes somewhat questionable moves when it comes to their esports and yet continues to thrive, right? Like, CSGO is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's sort of Dota, obviously not going anywhere anytime soon. It's amazing to me that as much as they've tried to sort of kill their own scene, these games continue to thrive and the scenes continue to thrive. for chat and for you guys in general, whether it's a show of hands or whatever, who thinks Valve backpedals on this literally by next week or 2 weeks or whatever? Lindsay, you think so?
I don't know how fast, but it's like how many, I don't know. How unhappy is everyone going to be if they can't like high five? I just can't physically imagine a world in which you get in trouble for high fiving.
Now, technically you can high five, you just can't touch. So you could like you could come very close.
I just don't. Valve is like the kind of. Let's try that again. Valve is the kind of company that would also just let this be a rule and not say anything about it ever again, and just kind of disappear.
That's true.
We might never ever like this. Might be the last thing we hear for them for the next 6 months. So who really knows?
Anyone ever watch Demolition Man? You know how that movie has basically predicted the future. If you don't remember, they don't like to touch, so they would high five and do sort of something like this. It was this weird high five without touching.
What's the punishment gonna be? Like no snack time? You have to sit crisscross applesauce. Can you
sit
imagine?
in the corner?
Yeah.
Goyo says, "I give them a week." Yeah, I personally think they backpedal also because the community backlash has been pretty vocal.